Title * No more struggle. Mr. Paul Smith had spent the better part of his life grappling with the relentless challenges life had thrown his way. Born into a modest family, his early years were marked by struggles and hardships. He knew the taste of want, and the relentless pursuit of his dreams became his lifelong mission. Paul's hometown, a small, forgotten hamlet tucked away in the countryside, had limited opportunities. It was a place where people lived simple lives, struggling to make ends meet. Paul, however, had dreams that soared beyond the horizon, dreams that he would chase relentlessly. From a young age, he showed a remarkable aptitude for learning. His teachers and parents recognized his potential and encouraged him to pursue an education. Paul worked tirelessly, earning scholarships and part-time jobs to put himself through college. He aspired to be an engineer, designing structures that would stand the test of time. As he graduated with honors and his engineering degree in hand, he moved to the bustling city of Kingston, ready to conquer the world with his talents. The city's towering skyscrapers, gleaming bridges, and modern infrastructure promised a canvas on which he could paint his dreams. But reality was harsh. The job market was competitive, and Paul found himself struggling to secure a job in his chosen field. The responsibilities of life loomed large, with bills to pay and a family to support. He settled for a meager job at a construction company, far from his dream of designing grand structures. Years went by, and Paul's aspirations slowly faded into the background, buried beneath the weight of daily routines and obligations. He married his college sweetheart, Sarah, and together they had 2 children, a son named Ethan and a daughter named Emily. Life had its ups and downs, and Paul remained content, if not fully satisfied. However, beneath that contentment, a persistent fire smoldered in his heart. He couldn't ignore the voice that whispered to him at night, reminding him of the grand dreams he had once held. He longed to leave his mark on the world, to design structures that would outlive him and inspire future generations. One evening, as Paul was walking home from his construction job, he noticed a crowd gathering near the city's central square. Curiosity piqued, he made his way through the throngs of people to see what had captured their attention. In the center of the square stood a massive, intriguing structure. It was an art installation, a temporary monument crafted by a renowned artist. The structure's sleek lines and intricate design spoke to Paul's engineering soul. He couldn't help but admire the fusion of art and engineering, and it stirred a long-dormant yearning within him. Paul's chance encounter with the art installation set off a series of events that would change his life forever. He decided to visit the installation daily, taking notes and sketching designs inspired by the artwork. The artist, a man named Alexander Grant, noticed Paul's unwavering interest and introduced himself. The two struck up a conversation that would alter Paul's destiny. Over the course of their conversations, Paul learned that Alexander had started his artistic journey later in life. He had once been a successful engineer but had chosen to follow his passion for art. Alexander's story resonated deeply with Paul, and he began to wonder if it was possible for him to pursue his long-abandoned dream. Paul's wife, Sarah, noticed the change in her husband's demeanor. She could see the spark of ambition rekindling in his eyes, and she encouraged him to follow his dreams, even if it meant sacrificing their current stability. "No more struggle, Paul," she said. "It's time for you to be the engineer you were meant to be." With Sarah's unwavering support, Paul decided to take the leap. He enrolled in evening classes, refreshing his engineering knowledge and updating his skills. It wasn't easy. Paul had to juggle work, family, and his studies, but the promise of a better future fueled his determination. As time passed, Paul's efforts paid off. He not only excelled in his courses but also rekindled his passion for engineering. His knowledge grew, and he started sketching designs for grand structures that had been locked away in his mind for years. Paul's transformation didn't go unnoticed by his colleagues at the construction company. He began to excel in his work, often suggesting innovative solutions and designs for their projects. His dedication and enthusiasm were infectious, and he earned the respect and admiration of his coworkers and superiors. One fateful day, the construction company received a prestigious contract to build a landmark bridge that would connect two parts of the city. It was a massive and complex project, requiring a unique design that would not only be functional but also a work of art. Paul seized the opportunity. He presented his design for the bridge, which was a fusion of engineering brilliance and aesthetic beauty. The design captured the essence of the city, with its history, culture, and dreams. Paul's vision resonated with the city officials, and his design was chosen for the project. It was a moment of triumph for Paul, the realization of a dream that had been dormant for far too long. The bridge project became a labor of love, and he dedicated himself to it with unwavering commitment. With Sarah's support and understanding, Paul poured his heart and soul into the construction of the bridge. The project was not without challenges. The construction was grueling, and there were setbacks along the way. But Paul's determination and innovative thinking always found solutions to the problems that arose. His passion infected the entire team, and together, they transformed the cityscape. The day of the bridge's completion was a momentous occasion. The city celebrated with a grand opening ceremony attended by dignitaries, officials, and citizens from all walks of life. The bridge was not just a functional structure, it was a symbol of hope, dreams, and the pursuit of one's passion. As Paul stood on the bridge he had designed, watching the city below, he couldn't help but reflect on his journey. He had come a long way from the struggles of his youth, the compromises of his earlier career, and the sacrifices he and Sarah had made. He had proved that it was never too late to pursue one's dreams and find fulfillment. The bridge became a beloved landmark, admired for its beauty and engineering marvel. It was a testament to Paul's persistence and the unwavering support of his family. No longer did he have to struggle with unfulfilled aspirations. His dream had come to life, and it had made the world a better place. The story of Mr. Paul Smith is a reminder that the pursuit of one's passion can lead to a life of fulfillment and achievement, no matter the obstacles and setbacks along the way. In the end, his journey was not one of struggle, but of triumph over adversity, proving that dreams can be realized with dedication, support, and unwavering determination.